All right, fam. So October 15th is right around the corner. Definitely some changes are going to be made with Social Security. They're going to announce their increase in Social Security payments. So stay tuned for that. Some changes with SNAP benefits and a few other things. And then we have this government shutdown situation, such a hot mess. So stay tuned to find out exactly what is going on. And I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. Back to the personal situation. Let's head into this Dollar Tree over in Maplewood. Stable milk is also A+. These past few years showed me. Hey family, welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday, so happy Saturday. Hopefully you all are doing well. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from Northern New Jersey. So first and foremost, if you guys do receive Social Security, depending on what type of Social Security benefit you do receive, there are some changes to be made. It's already in the talks. It's about if it's going to be in the works. Let's go ahead and pull it up and see what changes and if it would affect you. All right, fam. So October 15th. It's the biggest Social Security day of the year, y'all. The government will unveil the new check increase and host the other rule changes that affects everyone. So here's what you guys need to know. We're going to talk about your checks, all the benefit verifications, overpayment processing, and a few other things. A new era for Social Security begins, of course, today. Well, a few days ago. And first, all electronic payments are sent, y'all. The October schedule kicks off under the new paperless policy, and some will get paid twice. So I don't think that they're going to be sending out paper checks anymore. They're saying that there's millions of Americans, of course, who do rely on Social Security, y'all. October 15th. Why is October 15th such an important date? Let's see. While many people do wait for Halloween for this time of the month, the Social Security Administration waits to announce the annual cost of living adjustment, y'all. And we know the cost of living have skyrocketed over the past few years. I feel like 2025, we've hit the highest, cost of living that it can be. I mean, the cost of living in general, housing, insurance, food, everyday necessities have gone up through the roof. It's ridiculous. So this is better known as COLA for, SSA. So the COLA is meant to help retirees keep up with the rising cost of inflation, y'all. So apart from just the COLA announcement, the government will also announce the new Medicare premiums, y'all, updated income limits for working retirees, and other rule changes that affect millions of households. So definitely mark October 15th on your calendars because they will go ahead and announce what is going on. So we have the COLA increase. The COLA for 2026 will be based on inflation data from July, August, and September of 2025. It's important to remember that many households live on fixed incomes, and even a small increase does make a difference. And this is very true. I don't understand how, when it comes down to a fixed income and you live in like subsidized housing, why are they going up on rent so much? It does not make sense. And then we have the Medicare premiums. On October 15th, the government will also announce the Medicare Part B premium for the year of 2026. Medicare premiums are deducted directly from Social Security benefits, and it does eventually affect how much money ends up in your account, guys. So that's something to definitely look out for. That's why retirees are urged to pay attention, not to just the COLA number, but also the Medicare update, because if that go ahead and if it increase, decrease, it would basically affect how much money you receive every month. So working retirees, they do have new earning limits to be set in place. They have other rule changes to watch out for, along with the COLA and Medicare. The October 15th announcement also includes several other updates that may affect people in different ways. They have taxable earning cap, of course, the maximum amount of wages subject to Social Security taxes. They have eligibility credits, how much work you need to qualify for any future benefits. And then they have the disability threshold, income limits for people receiving I'm sorry, y'all. My tongue is tied. Let's do that again. So we have the disability threshold, income limits for people receiving supplemental security income, also known as SSI. They're saying that this is the biggest day of the year. It gives information about how much income you will receive. How can you prepare ahead of time? They're saying you don't even have to wait until October 15th to start getting ready. Here are a few smart steps. Make use of your online Social Security account to check your benefits amount. Because nowadays, even around in my parts, you can't even go into a Social Security office without making an appointment. You can't just walk in. Make sure you review your budget accordingly. Ensure that all essential expenses are accounted for. Talk to your doctor or insurer about possible Medicare changes. Try and adjust your working hours if you are receiving benefits and still working. Be sure to stay within those income limits. So if you're working a little bit too much, you can be cut off. So all that overtime that I know you want to pick up, you might not be able to do it. So definitely prepare for October 15th. If you do rely on these benefits and you know that there's going to be some changes, it could be for the good, it could be for the bad, or it could be midway. You still have to prepare ahead. Just mark your calendars for October 15th, guys. And before you know it, honestly, October 15th will be here. So definitely mark your calendar. Just here's some information about the SNAP benefits. They are set to rise October for those of you who did not receive your benefits already. And if you did, you already received that increase. You already know. So SNAP is going up only by a few dollars, I believe, just to help out with the cost of living situation. They saying because of inflation, everything costs more, so they're going to give more. So what's happening with this? They saying it depending on where you live, of course, for the vast majority of SNAP recipients who live in a contiguous 48 states, they saying that it will rise from $292 to $298 a month for a single person. And of course, if you live in a 4-person household, maximum benefits have been boosted from $975 to $994. And I know, guys, a lot of people are going to be like, well, that's not really much. But, nowadays an increase is an increase, guys. Maximum allotments are higher in Alaska and Hawaii as food tends to be more expensive in these states. Have y'all seen the reports of prices of food in Alaska? I haven't seen Hawaii. I'll look into that. But I've seen the prices of food in Alaska. No, I haven't been there, but I watched a few people from Alaska, and their food prices are crazy. So they definitely need that. So Alaska in urban areas is from $385 per month up from $377. So they used to receive about $377 for one single person. Wow. Here you get like $100 and something, I think, or maybe it's $2. For a family of 4, it jumped from $258 all the way up to $1285. So if you are from Alaska and you do receive benefits, I hope this definitely help you guys. So the rural 1 areas, it jumped from $481 to $491. That's a single person. And a family of 4 can receive $1,639 from $1,604. And 2, of course, there's a price increase or a increase in the food stamp amount. $586 to $598. Same thing with a family of 4. They're going to be receiving almost $5 from $2,000, $1,995 now. Hawaii, the top limit is, what is that? $506, down from $517. Okay, so they will be receiving that $517. Actually, I'm wrong. Let's go back. Hawaii is the only state where the maximum SNAP amounts will actually be lower. I'm like, am I looking at this wrong? It will actually be lower for this year. Starting October 1st, the top limit is $506, and it used to be $517. For 4 people, up to $1,689, which is a decrease of $34 because they used to, receive $1,723 for that household. And then just some more information. Some more places went up. U.S. Virgin Islands, you got Guam, and that's pretty much it there. So there is a increase in SNAP benefits besides Hawaii. Everywhere else will receive that increase. Also, if you still bank with Wells Fargo, they're also making some changes. I believe they have like a new fee for a checking account. Let's go ahead and pull that up and see what's going on with them. So what's happening with Wells Fargo is Wells Fargo users are hit with new monthly $15 fee. I think it used to be like 10 on everyday checking accounts, thanks to the October 25th policy shift. Plus, the way that Wells Fargo customers can get $200 in free cash now. Listen, we want to know why we're going to be charged $15. So they made these changes last month with increases starting towards the end of it used to be $10 October. Consumers who have the everyday checking account with Wells Fargo already pay that $10 monthly cost. That's it. That is if they don't meet the eligibility criteria to have it waived. Of course, if you have a certain amount of money in your account. So starting with fee periods that begin on or after October 25th, your account will have new and different ways to avoid the monthly service fee. Of course, I think you got to have like $500 in your account. That increase will be $15 for the monthly service instead of $10. And it starts actually November 29th. Yep, here we go. If you have $500 or more in your checkings account, it got to be that daily balance of $500 or more. I know nowadays it's hard, but if you don't have it, you will be charged that $15 fee, guys. You will be charged that $15 fee. That's the only way you can really avoid it, unless, what is this ad that keep popping up, guys? Account holders' age range could automatically qualify them to have the monthly fee scrapped, as those between the ages of 17 and 24, of course, don't have to pay that monthly fee. And if you are a civilian military or non-civilian military, direct deposit from Wells Fargo Worldwide Military Banking Program would have those fees waived as well. So that's pretty much it. Starting October 25th, there are 5 ways to avoid the soon-to-be $15 monthly fee, with some remaining the same and others updated or brand new. So the $500 in total qualifying electronic deposits stay the same, for example, along with the age range of 17 to 24, and those who are part of Wells Fargo Worldwide Military Banking Program. Except the $500 minimum daily balance was increased to $1,500 versus $500, along with the inclusion of the new criteria of making $5,000 or more in deposits in their investment balances. Oh, they can keep that, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to link it in a pinned comment down below just in case you want to refer back to it. So Wells Fargo is basically saying, so they updated there, if you have $500, you won't be charged a fee. Now it's $1,500 and you won't be charged that $15 fee. It's no longer starting November 29th. It's not $10 a month. It's $15 a month for their everyday checking account fee. Man, oh man, unless you're a part of their military banking program, then you won't be charged a fee. If you're 17 to 24 years old, you will not be charged a fee. Or if you make that $5,000 investment, into your investment account, you won't be charged a fee. Excuse me. If you got it like that, then you got it like that. But a lot of days, the average family don't really have it like that, and unfortunately would be charged that $15 fee, which would then make you want to pull your money out the bank and hold on to your own money. The government shutdown is still happening. This is worrisome, especially for the layoffs. As states start to run out of their extra funding, right? There's going to be benefits either shortened or stop, depending on what kind of benefits, not all benefits. A lot of people going towards, to that unemployment. It's just a hot mess. Come on and just meet into the middle at this point. Meet in the middle at this point. But yeah, the government shutdown, if it lasts more than X amount of days, we can all be in some serious trouble. Let me know how y'all feel about this whole government shutdown. All right, fam. So yes, that about wraps it up. So remember, the COLA. Save the date for October 15th. There will be changes made. Save the date for October 15th. Then we have Wells Fargo putting increases on their monthly fees. So if you do have Wells Fargo, just watch out for a change in those monthly fees if you're not keeping a certain amount in your account. And remember, if you do receive SNAP benefits such as food stamps, almost every state receives the increase, whether it's, big or small. Every state did receive an increase besides Hawaii. Hawaii is the only place that's actually going to see a decrease. So yeah, definitely some good things here in today's video. Hopefully it informed all of you. If you are new here and you did enjoy today's video, all you have to do is subscribe. We can all use this information. We are all just trying to get by day by day. Well, that just about wraps it up. You guys, once again, happy Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time, this is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. You all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Like I said, if you are new here, you did enjoy today's video, all you have to do is subscribe to become part of the family. Peace out.